Say hello. Hello.
Everyone's in bed and Sam's running, but hi.
Hi.
Oh, we saying hello to other people.
Yeah, we're saying hello to other people. Not
No,
saying
just
hello
to Liz.
Yeah.
Our only viewer.
Just Elise.
We're your only viewer.
Hi, Elise.
Should we open day 3?
We should. We should open day 3. Right. There's no 3.
See how long it takes you guys to find it.
Because there's only...
Oh, there's side numbers.
What? Oh.
Maybe there is a tall boy after all.
We have Bloody Hell. A beer with juice. Hopefully it's better than yesterday's beer with juice, which was shockingly bad. Beer with a juicy blood orange hit at 5.5%. It is still very light. It's got a very lagery colour again. Go.
Well, that's true of many IPAs and beers. Not everything is a horrible red muddy ale.
Again, it's got a big old tang. It's not as like sweet fruity as I was expecting. It's not as orangey as I was expecting either.
No.
It doesn't taste orangey at all.
Yeah, no. It didn't say that on the can. You wouldn't get orange from this.
I suppose there's a bit of that bitterness is kind of a bit of zesty citrus, right? But
well, or hops.
Or it could be hops, yeah. No, I wouldn't say that was blood orangey at all. It's a good beer, but it's oversold, isn't it?
Is it?
It's quite a nice beer, right? It's quite refreshing. It's
Is it oversold because it's not bloody or having a juicy hit?
I think it's Jubel that do like the peach beer, and they do a blood orange beer, and they're really nice, and they taste very fruity.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that they've just called it beer with juice.
Yeah.
Which I feel is not overselling anything.
But it says beer with a juicy blood orange hit on the back, and I was expecting
that is overselling it. That is overselling it.
The can looks amazing.
Something like the can is good. Like the can. Elvis juice is it's grapefruity, right? And you drink Elvis juice, and you're like, oh, that's a big grapefruity hit, and you can tell it's grapefruit. I was sort of expecting something similar, but with blood orange. It says drink fresh and do not age. I assume it's talking about the beer.
Maybe you have to drink it in a fresh way. I'm not now going to do an impression of being fresh because I don't think I am fresh. I'm not sure what fresh is.
How do you drink a beer in a fresh way?
Fresh Prince, or in a kind of sleazy way because you're getting fresh with the beer?
I don't think Fresh Prince is particularly fresh anymore. It's like 30 odd years old.
Isn't the Fresh Prince 60 something?
Well, the actual Fresh Prince. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still around. I saw a video of him doing some like epic scratching. It's pretty cool.
It is a waste that he wasn't in Independence Day as Jazzy Jeff in some random FA team.
Like in Top Gun.
That could be the whole plot hook. And then Jazzy Jeff gets killed, sadly, spoilers for Top Gun. And the Fresh Prince goes completely off the rails. I want to see Independence Gun.
Who would Jazzy Jeff's wife be? The one who's like really pally with our hero, and then
if Maverick's anything to go by, has his babies.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. Who would have to be called something that has something to do with Jazzy Jeff in the same way that Rooster is.
Funky Phil.
Oh, nice.
Amazing movies that won't get made until AI is good enough, and then we can actually make this happen. We're not really talking about the beer.
No. Well, no, but
it's kind of an uninspiring beer.
Yeah, it's just a drinkable beer, you know.
I wouldn't say it's not novel, but it's a nice beer. I'm quite happy with it.
Same around Mark's house, and he says, go grab a beer from the fridge. And I'm like, all right, brilliant. And I go to the fridge, and I find this and some other things. And I look at it, and I look at it's bloody hell, it's beer with juice. I'm like, brilliant. I'm going to have that. That sounds great. And then I come and sit down at the table with Mark, and I pour it out, and I'd start drinking it. Oh, and I'd have regrets that I didn't pick.
I'll be stay out my fridge, Mills.
Why you got this rubbish beer in your fridge, Mark? I'd feel sad that I hadn't picked something else that might not have had such a fancy can, but might have been a nicer beer.
I think if they not had the advertising on the back and just led with the beer with juice.
Yeah.
I'll be all right. It wouldn't be telling me a lie.
Oh, this one's got something to do with Tolkien. It says, Parasta enen katso Tolkien, Poisja.
Oh yeah, Parasta enen katso Tolkien Poisja.
Katso Tolkien Puja, Inki
Wait, is
Muko
that-
Mila Kunis.
is-
Ho, ho, ho.
It's Jabba. The second day I feel we can make it is Tolkien versus Jabba. Jabba in Middle Earth.
Ooh.
They're in there. The dwarves exploring Moria. It's very dark. Very scary. Some couple of random noises. Got torches up, and then just through the darkness.
Oh, oh. Inki Tuku Solo Delvo Tu Deepo.
He's got a big pit, and in there is a Balrog.
I think Frodo and Sam obviously they make it across the river, heading off. But then Merry and Pippin they get captured by Boba Fett.
I think Spicy Boy was better because it was more interesting. But I don't want to put it lower than Musk because he's a hateful human being. So I'd probably put it between Social Media and Spicy Boy.
I would put it just above Elvis Juice.
You would prefer this to an Elvis Juice?
I've just finished with Elvis Juice.
You're done with it. You've had too much.
Darn it. Like decades of Elvis Juice.
Why did you keep drinking Elvis Juice?
Because they put it in every multi-pack.
Because it was good.
Because you had no choice. It was in every pack.
What about you, Mark? What do you reckon?
I would say maybe between Elvis Juice and your Spicy Boy. I've not tried the spicy one, so
That's true.
The spicy one was
exciting.
entertaining. I wouldn't
good.
drink lots of it, but it had stuff going for it. It was novel.
It said it did
I
a thing on
regret
the
that it's
can,
down.
and then
Yeah.
it did the thing on the can.
I'm sad that it's so
in that
low
case,
now,
I think
actually.
if it's lived up to its expectations, then maybe it should be to the left of the spicy one then, because this, again, it's a gorgeous can with the colours, with all the blurb on the back.
Yeah.
I was expecting big orange flavour, and I've not got any of that.
It's ego's bright in checks. It's mouth can't cash. I can't remember the quote, but that.
You got there in the end.
Well, so if you reckon it's also between Social Media and Spicy Boy, and you want to go, do you want to go just north of Elvis Juice, Al?
That's my vote.
That puts it between Spicy Boy and Elvis Juice, then I guess. Have you noticed that there's been a theme with all three of these beers we've had from Beavertown so far? First one was beer with chilies. Second one was beer with lemon juice. Third one is beer with blood orange.
Do you think they've just got one big vat of beer and they're just chucking stuff in it?
And they're just
Spicy Boy.
sticking
No,
stuff in.
Spicy Boy was a lager. It was definitely a lager, and it said lager on the can.
True.
So
And the last one might have been a lager. We're not sure. The lemon one.
it said beer on the can.
This isn't a lager. This definitely isn't a lager. This has got some balls to it.
You just spent 15 minutes slating it.
They're manky balls, but they're still balls.
They're just not orangey balls.
Yeah.
Maybe they just forgot the orange.
You think?
Yes, I'm reading it right at the top in bold letters, big claim, beer with a juicy blood orange hit. And
So you reckon someone forgot to put the orange in, and then when they realised it, they were just like, "Fuck it, we'll go with it."
I don't think they realise it. Who would realise it? Like, it's gonna go. No one's gonna write back and say, "Excuse me, I have sampled your bloody hell juice. There's no blood orange in it."
Isn't that exactly what we're doing now, though?
You're
I'll tag him.
sincerely Nigel of Camera.
Oh, camera wouldn't have anything to do with this. Camera would be like, "It's not real ale. You've added stuff to it. This is bullshittery." Well, it's all right. It's an okay beer. We might have lost Carl in disgust, I guess.
as he's taken off camera, you know how he feels.
Anyway, well, he's gone, and it's time for us to sign off. So,
Okay, should we do our signing off catchphrase?
yes,
On three,
you start.
together, set us up.
On three, okay. Our special sign-off catchphrase. 3, 2, 1. See you again, Big Ben.
Cut it now.